What's up guys, BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're going to try to improve our score even further when it comes to the clan boss. So we're going to go through and see what type of damage we can actually produce. I have yet to try Brutal, so that might be something to do here today. Granted, our teams aren't as strong as some of our guildmates, but either way, we're going to see if we can make it happen. And I want to try a really unique team. Don't ask me why, guys. Don't ask me why. I absolutely love Farrakhan as a champion. His abilities are just really cool. I have one of them that I've started to level up and everything. Decreased defense has, you know, placing the HP burn and 2 poison debuffs. I want to try to get as many dots on this boss as possible, and I've been working on getting another one leveled up. However, there are some things I do need to do. I can actually ascend him a little bit, but I can't quite get him to 3-star where he gets those basic stats, which feels a little bad because we're basically getting deflects 20% of all incoming damage this champion receives onto all allies. The damage will be spread equally. Hold up, click the link down in the description right now to get your free annex as well as 1 epic hero as you level up. All you have to do is log out of your Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link down in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid, complete the tutorial, and go to your inbox to claim your first champion. Here we go. You'll find annex right here, as well as Mausoleum Mage as soon as you hit level 15. This is an amazing account start in Raid, so make sure you guys click the link and follow the steps. I don't know how this is actually going to work when we have 2 of the heroes having this ability. I don't know if it like double spreads it, so it's like very even damage across the board if they are hit. Not quite sure, and of course neither of them have a blessing because we do not have their soul, and I don't think I've found one yet. Like I've been keeping an eye out in the Altar of Souls at the merchant. I have not seen one come across, and I'm really hoping we can get some champions here because we do have some currency to actually spend. It's just we haven't found a champion that we have to actually get the soul on it, so we can unlock that. That would be cool, but I think for the time being, I mean, the rank, obviously we're not going to take these 2 heroes up to 6-star because I just don't think it's worth the investment. Upgrading skills isn't going to happen because we haven't even finished the first one. To be honest, it might be better off feeding this one to this one. I don't know how that's necessarily going to work. And if we're going basic stats, we're just missing out. And sadly, today is not a day that Spirit Keeper is open. Actually, what day is Spirit Keeper open? That would be nice to know. And dungeon open on Monday. So yeah, that's a little bit of time that we got. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna just jump in here. Nope, not to dungeons. We're gonna go over to clan bosses. We're gonna go here. I want to see what we can do for damage. Let's try hard. I feel like brutal might be exactly that, a little bit too brutal for us to do. We gotta see what type of damage we get because I want to make sure. I mean, yeah, getting some of these greater spirit potions would be cool. Normally we do like a hit on normal and hit on hard. We do have an extra key right now, so let's try hard first and foremost. And this is pretty much the team I've been running. I kind of want to see what happens like Geomancer versus no Geomancer. The other option we could do is actually run Gaelic, but there's not much for bossing that I care about with him. And the other thing to remember is Farrakhan's last ability here is pretty amazing. Places a 30% increased crit rate buff and a 30% increased crit damage buff on allies, except this champion for 3 turns. Then all allies get to attack one enemy. That means we have the decreased debuff going out. We got Kales potentially, more poison dots going out. We have a lot of dots that we might be able to make work. The only advantage I think of running like the Geomancer over him that would be better is if we can time the turn meter depletion. That could be good. And of course, if he has an HP burn up, the team receives 15 less damage. But if we're already using another burn champion, I'm pretty sure that breaks it. So let's see what we can do. I kind of want to try to optimize this and run this manually for once. So I want to just try to get these abilities on here as fast as possible. So I think we're gonna go and just do the AoE hit first. Although maybe poison would be better. So right out of the gate, I think what I want to do is I just want to use the beatdown. I want to get it used as soon as possible, and then I kind of want to see what happens, like if I use another one. Let's get a continuous heal going here. Let's see. So we have what, 3 and 3 of this buff. If I use it again, it just refreshes it. So overlapping them, probably not the best idea here. And again, if we can get a lot of dots on this boss, that would be huge. We're definitely going to try to get as many dots, like I said, on this boss as possible. Let's get regular hits in. We do have one revive, which is cool too. Look at the number of dots we got. We got so freaking many dots, and just, yeah, that is a ton of damage that goes out for that one turn. Now, the downside of this team is after we go through all that big burst cooldown and everything, we're kind of just sitting ducks for a little bit here. We're kind of just sitting and waiting. We have to have the survivability, but I think our reactor draft is going to be strong enough to keep us going between the veil and everything. I think we're in a good spot. I think we are. See, we got some dots going back up. No, we got basically the next 2 rounds might be solid. Again, we just have to keep our team going. That's the most important part here. Damage number is decent so far. We got 2 more poisons up. We'll have a continuous heal and veil next turn. Oh, that feels bad. Do some hits here, get some damage in, and yeah, it's looking good. Let's get this back on, make sure everybody heals up. For round 7, the damage isn't too bad, and now we're gonna place the debuffs. So this is where we're gonna start ramping up all of our debuffs on the enemy boss here. We get an, oh no, it's 1 turn off because it's a lower level. I forgot. We haven't had to use a revive, which is a really good sign. And now this is where we're gonna start to ramp up the damage once more. We get to do this buff, have everybody attack, which puts a ton of debuffs and poisons and such and burns on the enemy here. You can put a ton up. Now, the question is, do we want to use this again? I think what I want to do is continue doing that one, and then next turn, we'll use it. Oh my gosh, he's so close to dying. Well, we can revive him, which I guess is a positive thing. Nope, he did survive. That's good. And then what we're gonna do, I think, wait, 1 more turn. No, maybe not. I think we're just gonna burn it. We're gonna use it. Not a ton of debuffs that time around. Looks like he's been resisting a bunch, and yeah, now we can just go ahead, resurrect him right back to the battle and continue on. Looking pretty solid. So our damage is definitely healthy. I think we are more than enough capable of going to the next difficulty up. I think the order I used the first 2 Farrakhan big abilities, the rallying cry, the beatdown, I think that was probably a misuse. We'll have to see. I don't know about that. Man, he's been resisting a lot of these too, but we're actually doing quite a bit of damage, which I'm really happy about. Getting more of those dots on there is good. And then yeah, now we come to the end here. Let's just let our champion finish this out, if she does even get to go again. Let's see. 1 more hit. Almost 6 million. You know what? I'm actually happy with that. You know what? It actually is over 6 million. That's pretty dang good. Okay, I'll take it. So as far as the team for this goes, I'm happy with it. Surprisingly enough, Alice doing the good majority of the work. I don't know, that second Farrakhan didn't do a crazy amount, but the fact that he's debuffing the defense, letting Alice do more damage, and then on top of that, having all allies attack, even if his damage number isn't present, what he's doing for the whole team, I think, is very powerful and very good. So I'll take it. I'll definitely take it for that one there. Not the craziest amount of damage compared to what some of these teams are, but with this many epics and everything, really good. You can see we probably had our rare champion video earlier or yesterday. Some of these champions very good to use on these bosses. So brutal. Oh man, brutal. I actually don't know how this one's gonna go. I don't know if we have the survivability, because the boss is gonna start slapping us hard. But we do have the perfect veil, which is an absolutely amazing survivability tool from Reactor Draft. We're gonna have a revive, but he's doing like half of an HP bar here, which is a little insane. But we have poisons, we have HP burns, we have defense decrease. Honestly, we could probably use some debuffs to lower the enemy's attack for survivability too, because this, we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose one of our Farrakhan right here. But like I said, Reactor Draft will get him back up, which is good. Oh, that stun was brutal. No, I hate stun. Big AoE hit, 2 million damage. I mean, it's nothing crazy good. We kind of need to see what the chest breakpoints are to see what type of rewards we're going to get, to see where we should be using all of our keys. That stun again, absolutely brutal. We did get a beatdown, which is good. Everybody's applying all those dots. You can see up the top, tons of dots going out, HP burns going out, everything's going out. Should have another beatdown right here. Nope. Right here? Maybe the timing's off because of the death. Oh, and he goes down again before he can use another beatdown, and Kale went down too. Farrakhan getting stunned again. Are we gonna have another revive? We are, but he gets, man, brutal. So yeah, 4 million. I mean, again, 4 million is not bad, I feel like, for how early game we are. And again, pretty much the same scenario with these abilities. So on brutal, 4 million doesn't quite get us to the chest, huh? We basically are getting this chest here. So yeah, we probably want to stay away from brutal with this team, or we might just want to use a different type of team. So instead of doing something like this, we could try Geomancer. I'm actually kind of intrigued to try this and see if we can get Geomancer to work. Maybe he can have some extra damage reduction for our squad here. So we don't want to deplete the turn meter yet. Doesn't have any buffs. I think we just go with our hit. I really need to rebuild him for like attack status. We'll do this. We'll get the veil up. We'll do the team attack. I like the team attack as always. And then yeah, the turn meter is just not going to line up super well for us to do what we want to. I guess we could just do it. I mean, it's only going to be, oh wait, was it resisted? Oh, actually, I don't know if this boss can even be turn meter drain. That's another big question here. Let's see how this one plays out to compare the damage and see what that second Farrakhan was actually doing for our squad. Because we all know that Geomancer can be really, really good against bosses, depending on the boss, of course, but let's see what happens here. I guess that, I mean, maybe saving that turn meter drain would be important here. I don't know if any of these things, I mean, he does decrease the damage from HP burn and poisons, but it's still just one of the best damaging ways to take care of it. I don't know. Immune to decrease speed debuffs and turn meter reduction effects. Well, there we go. Don't use Geomancer here. You learn something every day when you're trying to use new heroes and champions and seeing what they can do. This one definitely feels like it's going to be a little bit weaker of an attempt, I think. Those Farrakhan's really do more than just provide damage themselves. The fact that they're buffing their entire team, they're debuffing the boss, and then they're also able to make all the allies do extra hits. That's pretty powerful. I will say though, I feel like this team right here is tankier. I feel like we've definitely taken less damage and kept our team alive more. That might also be in part because we actually have more investment into our champion, into our Geomancer, than we do the second Farrakhan, which very well could be the reason why. Yeah, we do end up losing him. At the end of the day though, it feels like we lived longer, but we did less damage. So it really comes down to what you guys think is the best way. We are getting to the point on our team though, we don't really need life steal sets anymore, and I'm going to redo our gearing and stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Farrakhan, going for some weird builds here. I do, of course, while we have this free gear swapping event going on, I kind of want to optimize the way we set them up. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys use this champion, and I'll see you guys next time.